What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Well, what a crazy few days in the cryptocurrency market, but not all is lost. There is some very interesting developments coming out on the Binance, Robinhood, and Coinbase news that you definitely need to be aware of. Also, some nice price action coming in on Bitcoin that we called literally on the live stream tonight. So make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Turn your notification bell on so you know when we go live every single day. And let's get right into this video. So here we go. We're looking at the Bitcoin chart right now. Here was this buy zone we were talking about on the live stream, a really strong bit of LP, about 300 Bitcoin sat between these two. You can see we hovered around in this channel for a number of probably a good couple of hours, broke out of the channel and now sending it up. We did expect this 25.8 level, broke this. We could see a $26,000 Bitcoin. Very interesting that we start to push up in the market. But what have we got coming out? Well, it's been a crazy week. Like we said, US SEC sues Binance and Coinbase. And actually what we saw was a huge market capitulation. We actually saw Scimitar Global just sell every single thing, $2 billion worth of altcoins dump at the same time. Now, 67 cryptocurrencies are now seen as securities by the SEC. Remember, this is specifically relating to US customers. But what we also got is Coinbase CEO stock sale was probably not planned. So we do know the CEO, Brian Armstrong, sold his some of his shares in Coinbase just 2 days prior to the SEC lawsuit. Was this, insider trading, or was it just a coincidence? Let's hope it was just a coincidence on the back of it. What have we had since then? Well, we also got Binance US to suspend its USD deposits and equally warns of fiat withdrawal pause. Likewise, Crypto.com doing exactly the same. And finally, Robinhood delisting those three key cryptocurrencies, Matic, Cardano, and Solana. Now, what we have seen though is a huge dump on those particular coins, but they do look like they are finding some ground and they are starting to push back up again as everyone starts to realize that purely this is, if anything, just a power grab and actually still only affects a small proportion of the global crypto market. People still starting to buy back into it, but not all is lost. You might be thinking, hold on a minute, 2Bit, what are you talking about? You've given us everything that we kind of already know. You tell there was something exciting. Well, let me give you this tweet here. Johnny NG. Now, some of you might be thinking, who the hell is Johnny NG? Well, let me just expand your horizons. Johnny NG is a Hong Kong engineer and politician who has been a member of the Legislative Council for the Elected Committee constituency, which is newly created under the electoral overhaul imposed by Beijing. So ultimately, this guy is a politician that deals with legislative infrastructure for Hong Kong. Now, we know that China is using Hong Kong as a bridge back into cryptocurrency. We checked this on the live stream. 5 times China have turned bearish on cryptocurrency, but guess what? They are back in the saddle and they believe in cryptocurrency once again, using Hong Kong as some leverage. We might be understanding why this is all coming together. It says, I hereby offer an invitation to welcome all global virtual asset trading operations, including Coinbase, to come to Hong Kong for application of official trading platforms and further development plans. Please feel free to approach me and I'm happy to provide any assistance. So Coinbase being given an opportunity. And I think once Congress gets a hold of particularly what's going on with this, we might see some pretty volatile action taken either with the SEC or just general with digital assets. I think it's going to be a very interesting point. We also have coming this week the Fed rate hikes. Now, a lot of people, 3 days, 19 hours, expecting a flat rate. We see here 70% expecting just a flat rate hike. Going to be interesting to see. 29% thinking we may get a 0.25. If we get a flat rate hike, the market will absolutely start to pump again. Now, how high we'll go, that is left to be seen, but I definitely think we'll see some price movement upside in the market given on the back of this. All will have to be revealed over the course of the coming weeks, given that noise around Binance US, given the noise around Coinbase, but ultimately we are already seeing potential moves to other parts of the world in which these digital asset companies can thrive. And again, my point here is that it will only affect the US customer, which again is doing everything that Gary Gensler thinks he's supporting. He's actually having the complete and utter opposite effect. Now, interestingly, we already know the Senate and equally some members of the House do totally disagree with Gary Gensler's view. But like I said, it's going to be very interesting to see exactly what happens both with Coinbase and all the others. And like we said, some of these cryptocurrency assets right now, XRP, looking pretty bullish in the long term. Matic, since that huge dump, looking great on the 5 minutes, starting to push back up once again. And finally, we'll take a look at Solana doing very similar numbers as well, starting to really push on the upside. 1582, could see $20 Solana very, very soon. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think Coinbase will leave the US and move elsewhere? I'm interested to know your views. Let me know down below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with the latest of going on in cryptocurrency, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.